Hi everyone, and welcome to what's probably quite surely going to be the last video of the year. It's not going to be a recap video. I'm going to do that in January when it's going to mark 1 year from me doing YouTube, and I want to take a break and think about what I want to do with the channel, where I want to take it. Is it even going to exist in the future? But yeah, I'll do that in January, so stay tuned. And today I want to talk about this new software that just came out a week ago, Procreate Dreams. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria. I'm an illustrator, and welcome to my channel. So Procreate, I love this app. It's my favorite drawing software at the moment. It's been for quite a few years now. It's what I use to do all my personal work, and I use it kind of on the daily basis. It's the closest thing to sketching on a paper that there is out there. It's super simple and it serves me enough. I use Photoshop for work, and that's great, and that served me great through the years. But now I want something a bit more simple, I just want to draw, when I work on Photoshop, it's normally using the pen tool and all that, and I want to draw, if you know what I mean. So the thing is, every time I try out a new drawing software, I find it really complicated. I'm not able to crack it by myself. I'm like, how do you even use this? How do you even draw here? I find it really complicated, and then I don't use it. And then for some reason, I end up learning how to use it and I fall in love with them. And yeah, that's how it normally goes. So the thing with the original Procreate, I bought it when I got my iPad 7 or 10 years ago, don't remember. And I opened it and I thought it was really complicated. Even though it's the most simple piece of software out there. But I was just this is too complicated for me. I can't. So I had it there sitting in my iPad for 2 years. I touched it from time to time, but nothing. And it wasn't until Mark downloaded it, he started watching tutorials, fiddling with it, that he taught me a few things, and I started working with it and fell in love with it. So I don't want that to happen with Procreate Dreams. This time, I want to be the one taking the initiative. I bought it last week when it came out. I opened it, and once again, what is this? I haven't had the time to see any tutorials or anything, so that's why I thought I'm going to do a video about it. So I have to force myself to do it, and I don't have that app sitting on my iPad for 2 years again. Also because I've used the animation feature in the original Procreate, and it's very simple. I get it, it's a drawing software, not an animation software. But lately I've been really getting into animation. I did study animation ages ago, and I loved it. And I've been wanting to do my little things. And I always felt very limited by what Procreate gave you. So when I heard they were coming out with an animation version, I was like, I need that. And I got it. I got it the day after it came out or something. And yeah, I'm actually really excited to start working around with it. I've seen what people have been doing. I want to do things. So let's review this app, shall we? Okay, so I have my iPad here. Look at it. It's so cool. Full of stickers. It's the iPad Pro first generation, the small one. It's a bit old, but it works perfectly. The battery is starting to die off a bit, but it works for me. And yeah. So let's open the app, shall we? So it is still a bit glitchy. I've actually read that in a few places because it's new. It only has a week. So yeah. Let's start by creating a canvas. So I really like this. This I already figured out last week. They have preset formats. They have social media, square HD, screen size, panoramic, super panoramic, and yeah. Let's start with square. And then it says you have drawing and empty. I still don't know what that means. So let's click on drawing. Okay, it has created the canvas. Let's draw something and let's see what happens. Okay, I did that. Okay, and this is interesting. So it creates frames with all of with the thing I just did. But I'm not interested in that. Of course, that's actually a bit dumb. So what if I click here? Oh, okay, now this is a second frame. And it does it again, but when I click the plus, it seems to create... Okay, I'm getting this. Just trying something around. I'm obviously not animating anything. Now, I know it has onion skin somewhere. Okay, so as I see here, you can like add different things like images, video, text, files. Okay, but that's not what I want. What is this? This is like record. No, we don't want to record. What is this? Editing of the timeline. Oh my god, what's this? No, I don't know what that is. This is like drawing again. Yeah, but I wonder, what if I click here? It brings me back to the home page. Okay. So yeah, as you see, I'm pretty lost with this. Ooh, okay. No, but where are all the other things? Where did everything go? Like my drawing. Oh, here. Oh, this is like to change mode. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is editing the timeline. It does that. What if I click? Okay, so as you see, I'm pretty lost. I have no clue on where to start. I'm gonna watch a few tutorials. I'm gonna learn how to use it, kind of like the basics. Probably do a little animation, and I'll come back to you. Sounds good. See you in a second.
The resolution here by pressing the OK. Stage at the top first line, so I'll use 2finger1, which is the name of our file at the moment.
Okay, so it's been a few weeks since I recorded that and figured out how to use Procreate Dreams. But yeah, I'm gonna give you my review about it, how it's gone for me. It's an interesting program. I find that animation softwares are always really complicated. And this one has a few very interesting features. Like to do traditional frame-by-frame animation, it's pretty straightforward, but it has like really interesting stuff that I think that's what makes this program worth it. I said I was going to watch a few tutorials. I just watched one because it was so good that I tried to watch others, but they were not as good. Yeah, I'm gonna link that one below because it was really good. And what you're gonna see on screen now, it's what I did following that tutorial. Like the animation I did is exactly what he does on his tutorial. So if you're trying to learn something from my video, don't. Just go to Alex Higgs' video and do what he said. I'm just giving you my experience throughout the program, okay? Okay, so first things, creating a file. You click on those three little buttons there and you can change the duration of the animation and the frame rate, which is really interesting. Okay, and here I have my canvas. I have imported already a sketch. As I said, it's not a tutorial, so I'm not going to show you how to do it. And I'm going to start animating the eyes blinking, because that's what I'm going for, like a very simple animation, just the eyes opening up and down. As I said, I'm following his tutorial, so I'm doing the same motions he's doing, just on my drawing. Oh, here, as you can see, I finally figured out how to bring out the onion skin, which is very important. And now here, I'm trying to, duplicate the first frame and put it last, so it's like a loop animation. And here I'm like extending the duration of the last frame, so it looks kind of natural. It's not constantly blinking. It just like blinks one and stays with the eyes open. And now I'm going to export the rest of my illustration. So I go to Procreate, regular Procreate, and import it there. Here was one of my first problems. You see that glitching it does? It's because the file was too big. I tend to work at 300 pixels per inch when I'm illustrated, but in animation it's 72. So yeah, I was having problems with it. So here I am actually starting all over again. I went back to Procreate and lowered the resolution. And here I'm again doing the blink and starting once again because I was getting a bit frustrated. Like, look, I'd rather start all over and prepare things. Every time I started a new version, I was improving over the last one. I actually started the project like 4 times or so. You'll see. Okay, so here I wanted to match my sketch, my animation to the sketch. So I imported the sketch, put it on top on a multiply mode, and just did the animation once again. Now here I finally figured out how this works. I actually figured out how it works. So Procreate Dreams works a lot with groups, so you need to group everything. Now here I finally figured out how to do like that zoom out motion. It's really simple, but once again, you need to get into that mindset of grouping and knowing what to do. And now I'm going to import the background and do the same thing, just same length and stuff, and do the same motion like the zoom in. As I said, this is following exactly Alex's tutorial, so go follow him, learn from the professionals. Okay, here I'm changing the type of movement because you have like acceleration at the beginning, acceleration in the end, and I'm doing like linear. Oh, here is like one of the biggest mistakes I made. As you see at the beginning, I didn't have the hair. It's because I wanted to move separately. So I started drawing it on the program. And then when I tried to move everything, since the hair wasn't on the group, it was moving separately. So yeah, do everything from the beginning, group everything, and then you can move things individually inside the group. So I started again, and this time I had added the hair and do the animation again. I'm not going to show you, but as you see, I have two layers here, the character and the hair. So I did the same thing I did before. Now everything moves together. Everything's looking fine. And now I'm finally going to move the hair with the warp tool. And this is very interesting. I think it's one of the most interesting features of the program. I didn't record how it works. As you see here, I'm struggling because I can warp the thing, but it's not animating. So what you need to do, which I didn't record, is click on the play button and it will record what you do with your finger. So you see the little grid? You just play record, move the grid with your finger, and it will record what you're doing, and it's very interesting. And this is my final animation. It's looking kind of cute. It's a bit wonky, but hey, it's not bad. It was the first time using the program. Overall, I'm happy with it. I don't love it. I might go back and redo a few things. It was just a trial run. So what do I think of the program? Overall, I think it's a good software. It's still a bit glitchy, but I understand. And it's not an easy program, okay? I don't think you can learn certain stuff intuitively. Probably if you have loads of patience, you can, but I would recommend to check on tutorials and that because some of the features are like hidden or not obvious, but I feel that's something that happens generally with animation software. So I did like it. I will use it again. If you're a traditional animator and you like drawing on the iPad, it's going to be perfect because it's really smooth, really simple, like the hand draw animation feature when you go into the flipbook thing. And if you don't know how to animate at all, but you want to do little things, it's going to be perfect for you for this kind of very simple motions. As I said, it has a lot of shortcuts and cheats and things like that, like the warp feature that will enhance your animation a lot. And it will give you very good results without knowing how to properly animate. I would recommend it. Be very patient because it's a lot of trial and error. For me, as you see, I had to start the project like 3 to 4 times to finally get something somewhat decent, but I still had fun. I'm going to do more things. I hope you give it a try too. My opinion is, yeah, go ahead and try it. It's a good software. Bit of a nightmare. But I find that with all animation softwares in general, like I haven't seen one that is smooth as a pen and paper, actually. So yeah, that's my review for the Procreate Dreams app. I hope you gain some value out of it. As I said, go and check Alex's tutorial. It's really good. It explains everything. He's coming out with more things. He's actually working with the Procreate Dreams team. I think he kind of might have helped develop it. I'm not sure. But yeah, go have a look at that because you learn actually something. Mine was just for like entertaining purposes. And as I said, for me, learning, and I've learned, so goal achieved. And yeah, that's all from this video. That's all from me this year. I hope you enjoy what you see here. I hope to see you next year around. And I wish you all very nice holidays. Take a break, have good food, laugh, sleep, do whatever it is that you want to do. Just have a good time. And I hope to see you on the next year. Bye.